Seaside Chats. I'm Miss Julie, and we have a guest today who is...
I'm not Miss Amber.
That is correct. That is definitely correct.
My name's Logan.
And Logan has come all the way from Australia. No? Well, where'd you get your... why don't you show us what you brought with you today?
So this is called a didgeridoo. It's an instrument that's native to Australia. It's made out of a big old tree trunk, and you can see right through it. And it's one big hole in the middle of a tree trunk, and it's the best instrument ever.
Best instrument ever, okay. I wouldn't want to get into a debate with, I don't know if you saw Isabel's episode where she was very excited about her cello, but this certainly is very different. How did you get interested in this?
So I wanted to learn how to play an instrument, and I wanted something that was, not like other instruments, but something that could challenge me. And I have asthma, and I didn't know this, but recently I learned that playing the didgeridoo can help people with asthma.
Wow, I did not know that, but it makes sense. Because you have to take the deep breaths and blow, and okay, that...
It improves the muscles in your throat and lungs, so it makes you stronger.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is something new for me. And by the way, why are you even involved in the library? How did we find you?
I was coming to the library since I was... Before I was born.
Before you were born. This is correct.
I was in womb, and my mom would come to story time, and I would be the
You might want to
storytelling
mention you
boy.
had an older sister who was like
I
2
had
or
an
3. It
older
wasn't
sister,
like his
Bailey.
mother was stalking story time. Yes.
And I've been coming here ever since. I love this
Yes.
place.
We always would joke that when his mom was carrying him in her stomach, we used her as a flannel board so that he became a reader from the get-go.
Yes.
And we did use your mom as a flannel board. Now, I understand that in order to play this, obviously, you are going to have to remove your mask. So I'm going to exit the area and do what it is you do. We're fascinated by this.
All right, so this is the didgeridoo. It is tapered, so it's smaller at one end and larger on the other end. And that's to achieve greater range of pitches. And you play it by trumpeting your lips into the top hole there. And by moving parts of your throat, you can achieve different sounds, basically. I don't know the technical term. And I'm not sure as to whether there's sheet music for this, because I've always just played it as like a freestyle type of music. But anyways, here's how it sounds. Ta-da! And so, I think the greatest part about the didgeridoo is that no one can ever tell how it's going to sound. I've played this for people who've just come over and they're like, oh my gosh, what is this giant stick in the middle of your room? And I'm like, listen. And it's always a conversation starter, and I think it is the best thing ever.
That was amazing. I loved hearing that sound. It's such a different sound. You can't compare it to any other instrument, I don't think. And here's my problem with it, though. I can never say the name correctly. I always mess it up. I'll say like,
Didgeridoo?
yeah, okay. So say it again for the kids. They must be fascinated. See those thousands of children that are looking at you right now?
I feel like I'm Justin Bieber.
Yeah, very.
So it's pronounced didgeridoo. It has 2 D's in it. Didgeridoo. Oh, 3 D's, I guess. But it actually is not an Aboriginal word. It's an Irish Gaelic word that comes from the term black trumpeter. And so
That's odd.
I thought so too, because it sounds like a very unique word, but it's actually Irish in origin.
That's weird. I've never heard that. I'm always learning something new when I see you, Logan. You are just filled with information now that you're a college man. Okay. So you keep this in your dorm room or in your apartment at college, and it is a conversation starter?
It's a type of therapy for me too. So like before a big test, or if I'm doing homework and I get bored, I'll just play it. And
Wow, that's interesting.
it's a nice hiatus from all the schoolwork.
So basically, you're recommending to everyone they should get one of these, and it's a good relaxation technique. A lot of people are
Absolutely.
stuck at home right now,
Yes.
and this would be a wonderful thing. Did you teach yourself?
I did. I actually, I watched some YouTube videos on how to play, how to position your mouth, and I figured out how to play it in about 2 days. So it's not hard
Whoa!
at all. It's not hard.
That's-
Anybody can do it.
So I could get on Amazon, order one, and
Yep.
within a few days, I could, yeah, everybody's gonna go, no, Miss Julie, don't say that. No, but that's, you'll have all these kids all over Florida learning how to play that.
You'll hear it in the streets.
That you want, right, like the Pied Piper, Logan will be leading the pack. Listen, I want to thank you for coming
No
and
problem.
sharing this with us. This truly was very fascinating. I don't think I'm about to go get one and learn how, but I just think that's way cool.
Thanks, Miss Julie.
So I hope you'll come back and see us again. It
Absolutely.
is thrilling to see you now. It's been a while. Say hello to your parents, your sister, and let's just say goodbye to everybody else, okay? Bye. Thank you.